Guys, I'm very excited to announce that today's video is sponsored by Raycon. Now, I'll be honest, I've been using these cheapy earbuds for the longest time, and the reason why I wanted to upgrade to Raycons was mostly this wire thing. It's not sexy, man. I could just feel girls just judging the string. It's like, oh, you're wired? That's when I went out and bought these little babies. And with this sleek and discreet design, it has increased my sex appeal by 25%. And after a week of using them, I can clearly say that this is the best earbuds that I've ever tried. I didn't even know you could get this much bass into earbuds. It's ridiculous. And this is their newest model, the Everyday E25 earbud. It's one of the best yet. It offers 6 hours of playtime, seamless Bluetooth pairing, and with the more compact design, it gives you a nice noise isolating fit. And then I punched them in the face. But it also comes in new fun colors. And best of all, it comes in at half the price point of all the other premium earbuds on the market. So don't delay, get a pair of Raycons today. Go to buyraycon.com/BMOnus and get 15% off of your order. Thank you once again to Raycon. Thank you once again to the god Ray J. And now back to the show. Oh, hello, ladies and gentlemen, it's your number one fat Asian, and let me welcome you to the all-time Euros tournament. Yes, with the carbonara sauce pretty much canceling every major sporting event across the world, we have been absolutely starved. We are thirsty for any type of sport, and that has made me completely rethink the content that I'm going to be making over the next month or however long we guys are quarantined for. And one of the most devastating blows is that Euro 2020, the tournament, the summer tournament that we're all looking forward to, has been postponed. F you, carbonara. And yes, I have to call it carbonara because if I call it then this video will get demonetized. I thought, if we can't have Euros in real life, why not have it on the virtual pitch? But instead of just simulating the modern tournament, why not go ahead and do it up big? What if we did a Euros tournament where we took all the best players from a bunch of different eras and put them onto their national teams? And then we were gonna go ahead and take the 8 strongest European teams of all time and place them in an 8-man tournament. Single elimination. You lose, you go home. And see which European country can win the all-time Euros tournament. And I actually want to do this scheduling-wise like the European tournament or like the World Cup, in which like every couple days there's another big match that you can watch. So from now on, I'm going to do my best to promise you that every Wednesday and Saturday we're going to have these videos out 9:30 a.m. PST time. For you guys overseas, I believe that's 5:30 GMT. So hopefully you guys have something to look forward to every Wednesday and Saturday to get you through these weeks. And I'm also going to be doing something that I usually don't do with these experiments, and I'm going to hold premieres, and I'm going to be there with you every single premiere. And the reason for this is, I mean, I'm lonely too. I'm stuck here, and I want to talk with you guys. I want all of us to kind of come together as a community and have something to watch together, just like a real sporting event. As for the 8 teams that I went ahead and chose to represent Europe in the all-time Euros tournament, I chose them by painstakingly going back and recreating the top 11 for every major European team in history that FIFA allows. So if they haven't appeared as an icon or a legend card, or they don't have any statistical history dating back to FIFA 7, then they're not going to show up on these teams. But through my 8-team selection, I went through all the major European teams. I created the best starting 11 that I possibly could throughout all the eras, and then I added all of their overall totals into one number. And then I seeded them based on their total overall rating. And those 8 countries are, starting with the 8th seed, is all-time Belgium, coming in with a total overall rating of 969. Nice. The 7th seed is all-time Portugal, coming in with a rating of 973. 6th seed, this is going to piss a lot of people off, all-time England, coming in with a rating of only 992. The 5th seed is all-time Germany, coming in barely above that at 994. The 4th seed is all-time France, coming in with a rating of 999. And the 3rd seed is all-time Spain, coming in with a rating of 1,000. And the 2nd seed is all-time Netherlands, coming in at 1,003. And the number 1 seed in this tournament, and God bless them because they're going through a rough time right now, it's Italy, coming in with 1,010. And today is going to be the number 1 seed all-time Italy versus the 8th seed all-time Belgium. I'm going to deep dive into both of their rosters. We're going to have them sim a season, see who finishes higher on the table to determine who gets home field advantage in the live match. But the live match is the one that really matters. This is an 8-team bracket single elimination tournament, which means 1 loss sends you home. You're done. So if need be, the live match is going to go to extra time and pens. And we're going to do this tournament 2 times a week until we finally crown our all-time European champ. And if you are excited, as I am right now, take your hard, erect nipples and smush on the like button right now. Subscribe if you are new, and let me know in the comment section right now, what team are you rooting for? And hell, if this goes well and we're still stuck inside after, then maybe we could do a World Cup in summer. But I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's get into the team. So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce you to the all-time Italy squad. First off, like prayers and just like good vibes over to everyone in Italy. It's been really inspirational to see, you know, like all the videos of people having raves and singing on their balconies. I just want to wish you guys all the best and good health to you guys, man. You guys are setting an amazing example of how people should be handling this across the world. But also, you guys are apparently very good historically at football, because goddamn, look at this starting 11, man. This roster is pretty much complete of either legends, icons, or future legends. Up top, you got the icon Del Piero coming in at 92. Alongside him is Totti. He hasn't gotten himself an icon card, and he has retired, but he did get a flashback card or an end of an era card, I think like 1 or 2 FUTs ago, so that's what this card is based off of. At the cam position, you have one of the highest rated cams in the game, with Baggio coming in at 93. And then just look at this midfield. You got Pirlo coming in at 92. And across from him, you got flashback De Rossi coming in at a 90. Italy is more renowned historically for the defensive prowess, so I thought 5 in the back. And Italy has 5 of arguably the best defenders of all time. On the right back position, you have icon Zambrotta coming in at 89. At the first center back position, you have Baresi coming in at 93. Alongside him, you have 92 rated Nesta. Alongside him, you have World Cup as well as Real Madrid legend Cannavaro coming in at 92. And then at the left back position, you have arguably the greatest defender of all time, with Paolo Maldini coming in at a monstrous 94. And if you somehow make it past this 5, you know who's in between the sticks? The incomparable, the magnificent, the handsome Gianluigi Buffon coming in at a 93. This was his rating, I believe, in FIFA 07 or 08. So yeah, I mean, just looking at this squad, the weak link is 89 rated icon Zambrotta at right back. They got people who can score, they have maestros in the midfield, and they have the most fearsome defensive backline in this tournament. It is not a stretch to say that they are easily tournament favorites. And oh yeah, the bench isn't all that bad either. You got icon Gattuso, icon Inzaghi, icon Zola, icon Vieri, and you got great modern day players in 90 rated Chiellini, 87 rated Verratti, 85 rated Donnarumma. And as you can see, Verratti and Chiellini are not these ratings right now in FIFA, but I boosted it up to when they were at their best. Yes, I went through every single player on all these rosters, and I checked when in all of history in the data that I was given was their highest rating, and I made them that rating. Please leave a like. I have no life. And then we get to this man, Materazzi. Is it Materazzi or is it Materazzi? Like the sports car. I'm American, I'm dumb. But do any of you guys recognize this man? What if I showed you this picture of him? Yes! It's that dude! It's Headbutt Guy! Yes, this is the man who very famously got headbutted by Zinedine Zidane in the World Cup. Arguably won Italy that World Cup. So you know I had to put him into the all-time Italian side. I will make this promise to you guys because it's just too juicy. Yes, they have a fantastic back 5. But if by some grace of God, this team ends up playing the all-time French team, I'm putting Materazzi into the lineup. He has to have a rematch up against Zinedine Zidane. Please, please, FIFA gods, let this happen. And then other guys on the bench, you got Bonucci, Florenzi, De Ligt, and then Crescito. And you knew if I was going to place all-time Italy on one team, it had to be the most decorated, the most celebrated, the most storied team in Italian football history. The old lady. Oh no! Piemonte Calcio. Alright, so yeah, I probably should have put it on Inter or AC Milan, but I didn't want to get into that flame war. And to be fair, the Italian flag is actually on their logo, so it kind of fits. But how does it compare to the all-time Belgian side? Italy is better. But that is not to say that this Belgian side is poor. I think legitimately every single team in this tournament has a chance, especially in single elimination. Anything can happen in these live matches. And Belgium, who's a relatively newcomer to the European stage, but the modern day players that they do have are fantastic. You got Eden Hazard coming in at a 91. They got a bunch of playmakers, like Lukaku can bag a goal here or there, coming in at 87. And then we have Dries Mertens, who doesn't traditionally play on the right wing, but I just want to get the best starting 11 for each team. In the midfield, you got 91 rated KDB, arguably the best midfielder in the world right now. Alongside him, you got Rajan Anglin, who was an 86 a couple seasons ago. And then at CDM position, you have the respectable Axel Witsel coming in at 85. Backline's gonna be a flat 4. of all center backs. I mean, Vertonghen actually can play the left back if need be, so this isn't too weird for him, but he comes in 87. We got flashback Vincent Kompany coming in at a 91. He's going to be captaining this side. Then you got Matchday Alderweireld coming in at 87 at the other center back position. And then we have this man, Van Boyten. I believe he's the only historic player that I recreated for this Belgian side. He's coming in at a monster 6'6". He used to play for Bayern, and his biggest claim to fame when I was doing research on him is he did this.
Half an hour, it's going to be a shot by the Belgian, and it's blocked.
He fucking broke a ball. I've never seen that before. He kicked a modern day football so hard that it ripped the ball. It ripped the plastic out. Do you understand how much force you need to hit a ball to do that? So I went in and I customized all of his stats to fit what was on the database on FIFA and FIFA 08. But I thought it was only fair that I changed his shot power to 99 because come on. And I've also put him on long free kicks and given him power free kick. And then in between the sticks, you got Mr. Steal Your Girl, Thibaut Courtois. And on the bench, it's not the greatest, if I'm going to be honest. It's pretty thin. You got 85 rated Carrasco. You got Thorgan Hazard, brother to Eden, comes in 83. You have the tree himself, Mr. Groot, Marion Fellaini, coming in at 83. I hope we get an icon card of Marion Fellaini, and he's actually just 83, but he's really annoying to play against. Then you got 84 rated Dembele, 83 rated Thomas Vermaelen, Kevin Morales, Mignolet is their backup.
Oh no.
And then you got other modern day players, and Bedecky coming in 82, Thomas Meunier coming in at 82, Denara at 79, and then Donker at 78. Now what I've done, I've taken these two historically great teams and placed them into career mode for them to go ahead and fight it out on a neutral ground. I placed both of them into the Bundesliga, and for me to remain neutral, I shall be simming as Borussia Dortmund. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and take it all the way to the end of the season on June 1st and go ahead and get it started up. And we're going to sim through the entirety of this season and see which team finishes higher up in the table. And whoever comes out higher will get the home team advantage, which means they will be the home team selection in the live action match. Does being the home team actually give you an advantage? A little bit debatable, but there was a bit of controversy last year in Weekend League that it seemed that somewhere in the coding, it tended to favor whoever was the home team player. And a lot of people kept on dropping out or wouldn't accept matches in which they were the away team. But as the simming starts, you guys can go ahead, vote up on the iThingies right now on which team you think is going to come out higher in this. I think it would be pretty shocking if Belgium somehow pulled this out, but you never know. But I guess we'll find out at the end of the season. Take it away, Time Wizard.
Go, Time Wizard!
All right, we sit on June 1st of 2020. Let's see how these teams did at the end of the season. Boom! What? It's Inzaghi who comes out with the golden boot, coming in with 26 goals, and it is Robert Lewandowski and Thomas Müller who come in second and third place. Eden Hazard coming in fifth place. Lukaku coming in seventh. Okay, interesting, because you do not see another Italian player on here until 12th place, and that's Pirlo coming in with 13. We go over to assists, and okay, the Italians starting to show their dominance. Baggio coming in with 11, Pirlo also coming in with 11. Although there are a lot of Belgian players on here. Eden Hazard also getting 11 assists, Lukaku getting 8, De Bruyne getting 8, and then Inzaghi getting 7, but Nainggolan right there alongside him with 7. It's pretty much neck and neck here. And yeah, okay. All right, the Italians showing what's probably going to take them far in this tournament, and that is their defense. Gianluigi Buffon coming in with 25 clean sheets. Although Thibaut Courtois not too far off with 20, but I do think Italy is pretty favored in this. All right, Dortmund in 4th place. 3rd place is Bayern. 2nd place is Anderlecht. Oh, okay. Did not anticipate this. Yes, Italy does win, but it's razor close. You could see that Italy only won the league by 1 point, 92 points to Anderlecht's 91. Although when you dig a little bit deeper into the stats, Italy was better in pretty much all the other categories. They had more goals scored. They allowed only 9 goals, single-digit goals the entirety of the season. 34 games played, allowed 9. To be expected from the best backline in it. But yeah, Belgium was not too far off, and honestly, Bayern wasn't too far off, 87. For a number 1 seed, this isn't a dominant performance, but Italy do go ahead and win this, and they're going to get home field advantage in the live action portion. Let's take it there now.
Go, Time Wizard!
But here we go, ladies and gentlemen. All-time Italy versus all-time Belgium. Of course, Italy has won the first round, which means that they're going to get home field advantage, as well as be playing at the San Siro in Italy. And there we go. As we see these two teams stride out onto the pitch, you guys can go ahead, vote up in the iThingies right now on which team you think is going to come out on top of this all-time bout yet. And you could see, man, Italy look good, man. I think they got that Italy stripe right down the middle. And for Belgium, they're in the Anderlecht ones because Anderlecht has won the most championships in the Belgian league. But without further ado, the opening match of the all-time Euro tournament is now underway. And Belgium are absolutely swarming. Mistake here. Kevin, he's stepping up. He gets around his defender. Oh, but good tracking back from Cannavaro. Over to Witzel. Fires! And the first shot goes to Belgium. Looking froggy. Italy look a little sleepy right now. They've yet to get any real possession of the ball. Buffon can't claim that. Only gets as far as Van Boyten. De Bruyne sends in the cross here.
Mamma mia!
Cuts down. Lukaku is there! It's a goal! He scrambles up. It is! Oh my god! The upset of the tournament could be on, guys. Calamity in the back line. Just look at the chaos that ensued. Oh my god. Nobody jumps for that ball. It somehow scrambles and finds its way to Lukaku. He gets to it first, lifting that left leg. Oh, and just like that, boys, Lukaku has put Belgium in front of #1 seeded all-time Italy. Do we have an upset on our hands? 9 minutes, though. A lot of match still to be played. Throwing deep in enemy territory. The Italians playing a little bit better, having a good spell of possession here. De Rossi laying it off for Tati. Puts it up. Back to De Rossi. Oh, he tries the chip past Courtois. Look at this. Oh, my God. Delectable play and gets cheeky, but rather easy for Courtois there. Look at him. He's like, come on, bro. Come on, bro. Lukaku now onto this. Witzel. No one in front of him to close him down. Sending the ball over the top. But what a clearance. Lukaku to De Bruyne. To Hazard. He's got options in front of him. Oh! Not that far away. Eden Hazard just trying to bend it into that top corner. Oh, and Gianluigi Buffon was probably beat. Zimbrata trying to provide a little bit of width. Baggio. Oh! Can De Rossi get to the right side? He does! Laying it up for Pirlo! What a save from Courtois! Excellent counter-attacking play from Italy, and Courtois called in action once again. Switch ball there, but... Oh no! Van Boyten gets past Maldini, who scrambled down, but Cannavaro. Crucial intervention. But the greatest defender in the world just got caught with his pants down, and we go into the break 1-0 to freaking Belgium. You can see right here, it's actually a pretty even match. You got 3 shots to 4 shots. You got 3 shots on target to Belgium's 2, but they got the crucial goal. Lukaku in that goal mouth scramble got into there. Italy dominating possession so far, 67-33. But so far, Belgium kind of pulling in Italy, getting the early goal and just turtling up. Totti looking around. Back to De Rossi. Totti still hold on to it. Excellent strength from him. De Rossi gets it. Beautiful to Piero, but what a save. What a magnificent save. An incisive pass, but Courtois called into action once again. Gets it over to Carrasco. Nogland inside to Witzel. What a tackle from Andres Nesta. Going back to Pirlo. Big shots to the inside. Inzaghi over to Pirlo. Gets it. Fires. And Courtois able to claim. Oh my God. We're at injury time. We're going to have the upset of the tournament right out of the bat. Maldini. Oh, he's got a step. He could send in the cross. He has to, but Company able to deal with it. Surely the whistle has wrong. I mean, oh my God. In the opening game of the tournament, Belgium has gone and done it. The lowest seed through the calamity that is Romelu Lukaku has knocked out the #1 seed in Italy. 1-0. Italy had chance after brilliant chance in front of goal, and through the power of Thibaut Courtois, they have knocked out the presumptive favorites in this all-time tournament. Italy, I'm sorry. And you could see that, yeah, Italy dominated this match. 6 shots to 4 shots. All 6 of their shots were on target to only 2 for Belgium. They dominated possession, almost 60% possession to 40% possession, and they made more tackles. And I thought, maybe the 5 in the back formation wouldn't give them enough firepower, but I mean, they had 6 shots and 6 of them on target. And you could see from the heat map, they weren't all that bad. There are 4 of them in the box and 2 of them right outside of the box. But that is why you guys watch sports. You saw it here first. This is the kickoff, the first match of the All Euros tournament. Belgium has gone and done a madness. But the next match that you guys can look forward to this Saturday is going to be all-time France versus all-time Germany. So you guys have that to look forward to. I'll also be posting the full schedule of all the matches that are going to be coming out, both on my Twitter as well as my Instagram. So go ahead and check me out at BMOnus. And also for all my homies in all the other countries that have yet to play in this tournament, let me know in the comment down below. Make a case for what formation your country should be playing. Like historically, I know that Spain should probably be playing the tiki-taka false 9. Netherlands should be playing a form of 4-3-3. And if you want other experiments, I got a lot of wacky stuff here. Or if you want something a little bit different, go ahead and click over here. I just want to end off wishing all you guys to stay healthy, wash your hands, sanitize your phones. And guys, I love you all. Until next time, guys, stay safe.